Hello everyone, welcome back to Tales of Arise. It has been a fucking while, hasn't it? Because of the cup and whatnot. Garbage Day took over for one night. Real life issues took over for a couple other nights, but we're finally back to pick up wherever the fuck we left off. I think last time, we finished in Earth Kingdom. We got jumped by an edgelord again. Xion got stabbed and Alphen exploded with magic, but we're really not talking about either of them and everyone's fine. So we've just moved on to Wind Kingdom, where everything's kind of on fire. Yeah, it's been a while. I had to stop and fucking remember how to actually play the goddamn game for the last, hour. I've also been playing a Switch game a bit too often, so I might hit the wrong buttons every now and again. I don't care. But yeah, here we are in whatever the fuck this place's name is. Niez in Mahag Saar, that's right. Things are looking a little, destroyed. Go try and figure out what's going on.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Yeah, there's a whole farm minigame that I never really care about all that much. All it does is give you food, which is not hard to come by.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
Oh no, everyone moved in response.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
That's a little aggressive, Alphen.
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Yeah, no.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Also, Alphen's still on fire and he hasn't really realized
And
yet.
it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
This
Guess you're gonna
Xion
have to
costume
meet
is
the
such an
Renans.
afterthought.
Your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
You can tell it was originally, supposed to be more revealing first, and then they put clothes on top of it. I'm not sure if we'll get to it today, but there is a point coming up soon where her costume will
you're
change.
Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit.
So here's the leader of the Danans here. He's kind of a dickhead.
You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Lodge, punch him.
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
Avioid.
That's
Nice
how.
typo in
The
the
chance to take out
subtitles.
the Lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off.
We blew up a bunch of our own
We
people and
really
didn't
got
even
the
kill the
girl on
enemy.
run.
We won!
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
You know, Jen, it's funny
I
you
wouldn't be
say
so
that.
Sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Ice! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Good job, Alphen.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
Oh, see, Burger,
Only
that's
a
the best
matter of
part. The
time
glasses
before
aren't modded
whoever
in.
lets Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
The only thing modded in is the bunny costume and the Megumin outfit. The glasses are part of the game.
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We do
We
still need
looked
to
all
kill
over,
her.
but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
Because you
We're
blew
not
up
going
their
to run
house.
into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Someone has to be not a dick here.
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
See, Rinwell, you could learn a thing or two about your racism.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite
It's
the total
hilarious
of
to
his
have
actions,
Maguma and Rinwell complaining
none of
about
the
that.
we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
So yeah, you guys wanted your to figure out when Shion starts to melt a bit. This is really the chapter for it.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too.
I mean, we did it
But
3
he's got an
times.
attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye...
Well, Yutz,
I don't think things would have turned
there's
out
a scene
like
that I think is going to happen today. And
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things.
Law's
just
going to
as
do
he
something
talked about.
incredibly stupid.
He's not
very,
the kind of person who would have
very
forced his own
dumb.
views or decisions on other people. When
I
you do
think we
that,
need to leave
you're
these
ruling
glasses
over
on him,
others,
because I don't have
not
dumb
leading them.
glasses.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
And more.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente
Yeah, I
once
think it's because
was.
things are still on fire.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
As you know, Blind, that's a good
You seem
idea.
to care a lot
We can make
about
Law
music,
look dumb
don't
that
you?
way.
I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
Oh yeah, we saw that in your
You?
tragic
A
backstory.
musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Oh no, this guy isn't as racist as I expected him to be. It's... Law. Blind makes a good point. You can stop being dumb. Well, stop being sad. Now... There you go.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hmm?
Well, Blind, you know, he does have blue hair. And he's looking to craft things. You might have a point.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
Yeah, you know, that's fair. He's not screaming. Alright, so let's go to the inn, but there's another side quest down this way, so we're gonna go there first. If I remember correctly, it's the Wonder Barn.
I wonder if something happened.
Yes, this weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see.
Oh, god damn it. Now there's two of them.
Oh.
No, Dohalim, we don't have the time.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
Alright, so he gives us 3 hints here, basically, to find a secret item that he's hidden. Behind the hovels and the land shrouded by sand and stone, so Calaglia. Northernmost reaches above a abandoned village. Near an ancient tower, narrow road.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
They're not.
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Yo, and actually, let's go quickly find what he's talking about, because I know exactly where it is. It's supposed to be something good, right? This fucking weirdo hit it, said it's a legendary instrument. I'm sure it'll be something really cool.
I think that might be what we were told to get, isn't it?
It's the pipe.
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
It is not a good sword. But it's the only way to get it from what he uses in the opening cutscene and not even for the tutorial. Well, Scoops, that is a really easy way to figure out riddles. Is to just know the answer already.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I think the owl in this area is over there somewhere. I don't feel like going to find it right now. To mess around with New Game Plus, I did that for a while blind.
I'm not so sure.
And New Game Plus in this game is... I talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but it's
How's
not super interesting. Because you can just carry over your levels and just be at max level the entire game. Else, there's no real content for it.
I see.
Great! Huh?
Oh god. Both of you, stop it. No.
Agreed.
Darling.
More specifically than that, Blind, he's really weird about weapons.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
Yeah, I saw that video when it was posted in a different server. I saw the first, like, 15 seconds of it and I was like, yep, sure is a Bill Wirtz video.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong. Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Oh, Pavel, you heard that, huh? Contract negotiations for the people who were part of the original founding were coming up again, because they were originally only on 3-year contracts. The leading reporting going on is Cody was asking for similar money that Chris Jericho was getting, and AEW wouldn't agree with that.
Hey.
And yes, he is fully leaving, him and Brandy. Thank fucking God. Well, yeah, it would really come down to Tony Khan. So Cody tried to play hardball for some money, and Khan said Lamau. Also, Xion wants to learn to cook curry for Alphen.
Good.
Really?
Well, guess what, Pavel? You'll see Cody in WWE pretty fucking soon. No, Jen, see, the money is fine. Like, AEW isn't struggling for money at all. They just know when, like, who to keep and for what money and who not to re-sign for what money.
What? Yes!
Yeah, Cody thought he was worth more money than he actually was.
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Or Cody was just trying to carny up some bidding war and AEW refused to play ball.
Huh?
Yeah, no, this is absolutely not going to lead to Stardust.
All right.
Yes!
Over there!
Huh?
Cody was not a big fan of being Stardust.
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Pavel. 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 I appreciate what you're trying to do.
Huh.
But don't sit here and even act like for a second like you actually watch NWA. Nobody does. Not even me. Yes, you used to. Not anymore. It's still on.
By the by, Xion, if you don't mind my asking,
It's like you would know that Matt Cardona just won one of their titles.
Currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Yeah, I can't believe Rocky Johnson has died.
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
Subtitles were wrong again.
I will when you do.
There's a lot of subtitle mistakes, like specifically in this chapter. I don't know why.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Oh. This area is neat looking, but not all that interesting compared to the last few.
Ah, got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
Yeah, wait a minute, that's bullshit.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness.
Yes, that's how the elements work here.
One element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible. But I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention
Dohalim, you don't
from
have to talk
fighting
about
is
yourself that
merely
way
a
just
facade.
because you're brown.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
It looked pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like
Well,
the crazy
Pavel, she's
thing a Renan would
probably
do.
going to challenge for the
Renans
women's
these days
title
are more
at the next
advanced than
AEW
Danans
pay-per-view.
in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale.
And honestly, probably
going to
win
something
it.
that's possible on Lenegis, or maybe the Renan homeworld.
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have
champ
never
right
seen
now is
anything
Britt
that would be
Baker.
capable of such a drastic feat.
Previous champs were
But at some
Riho,
point
then
they did
Nyla
just
Rose,
that.
then Hikaru Shida.
Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
The Joshi, Tranny, Joshi, then Britt Baker, who's alright.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
And
He
now
was.
he's a puddle.
I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Just distracted whenever she's on screen. The swimsuit, like, a couple of swimsuits, like Rinwell's isn't great, but holy shit, is Kisara's perfect. Also, it's the food guy again.
Oh?
Yes!
You're that fat fuck.
Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Oh, right, I stole it.
Hey!
Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this.
Now, I want to stop here for a second and point out something that needs to be appreciated. Just look down at the bottom center of the screen. See that little bit of the back of Shionne's boob you can see through her arm? Perfect. That just needed to be pointed out.
All right.
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes! What?
What?
Well, yeah, this place kind of sucks.
Very nice. Yes.
Another recipe I'm not going to use, but he gives us the Pac-Man
That was
artifact.
a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
And more skits, because why
Alphen,
not?
have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're
What
going
do you
to
expect?
tear
Law
up when
can't
we're out
see
there
it.
fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
Yeah, Kisara very quickly
And
just
Shion?
becomes Team Mom. And will be for the rest
I
of the
wouldn't
game.
touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Also, Pavel, because you pointed it out, there's no Biz fans here, because anyone who likes Biz realize that there's no one they can scam here, so they've moved on.
Right, here goes!
Hear my call!
I'm not done! Prepare to be
Here's the evil force!
Take this!
These ones can run rings around us! Time to
Sword
stop!
Rain Alpha! Be still!
Render! This one!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, shield and to me.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Dragon Swarm! Blow away! Hurricane Thrust! Mirage!
Looks like it could be worth something.
I'm just trying to remember, like, I remember this area actually not being all that super interesting to wander around. Like, the first time I played this game myself, I just kind of burned through this area without caring. Look, they even placed the owl where it doesn't matter.
Things are even worse outside the city than
Except this is one fucking cool
Yeah,
owl.
it's all ruined.
Look at him.
Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Look, Hootle! One of your buddies! I think Hootle senses something.
This is actually an entire area we don't need to look through. I don't think we ever need to go here, actually. It's just a dead end. There's some stuff to find. Nothing here really matters. Hey, there's Ella. I just wanted to poke my head in, basically. Oh, no. Select is map in Pokemon, not here. I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Now that winter's over, I'm very happy with how V performed. V were a very impressive looking team. 2 of the games that V didn't win in the entire cup needed both a CB making the worst possible mistake possible, resulting in a goal, and a 90-pluser. V were goddamn invincible for most of their games. Also, fuck Bears and fuck Christopher Robin. See you guys in 6 months. That's how I feel.
Little help!
Take this!
I never miss!
Escape!
A freezing storm!
Soaring Alpha!
Airborne beast! My
Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All things ready.
Just sit still!
Xion, can you take care of them?
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good.
Yeah, it was a really fucking impressive and strong-looking team for a team that wasn't even supposed to be there.
Gotta break through.
Can't get out of pit! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Blood!
Be still!
I'm not so good with airborne targets. Let's get you all tucked away.
We got fire.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Sword Lane Alpha! Dazzle! Lightning Thrust!
Wrong button. That's gonna take a little bit to get used to again.
Not a chance. No escape. Lunar Rondo! Stardust! Soaring Light Spear!
Now, Xion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
And yeah, don't worry, Christopher Robin will not fucking be there in summer. He was originally going to be off the team after World Cup. That would have been his last run.
Out of our way!
But then there really wasn't, like, nobody actually gave any suggestions or anything to even replace him. So he got one last cup, and look what he fucking did with that time.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Rising Falcon!
Well, looky here.
I mean, the board always could, but I really, really do not think they will. They were upset as well.
An opponent like this should be easy.
No time escape my judgment.
Look sharp!
Raging
Sword Lane Alpha!
Now,
Bidwell!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All thanks to you!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Make it rain!
Astral energy.
Say no more. Now! Strike!
Lunar corruption.
Dragon
Lunar
Swarm!
blast.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
God, it's so fucking annoying that he made the same mistake in that game twice. And the only reason that No Way Fag couldn't stop it both times was because he was fucking purple. God, that X game was rough. That was peak fucking Pez bullshit.
The ranch should be all grown up by now.
Yes, more importantly than V's performance, everyone needs to say implying
You're all
VG.
bent out of shape.
Because implying VG.
Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate.
Law, how did you see all those
Every
ruins?
realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what.
No, Chad, don't laugh at Fumika. Fumika's great. Fumika's my favorite VG Gold since Grigori.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances, and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Throughout the rest of the game, with Kisara in the party, anytime you spend a lot of gold at a shop, she will bitch at you.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Firemaster core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Firemaster Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Yeah, still hasn't explained
Okay,
how.
but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core.
Also, it
It
looks
is
really
a
neat.
testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Anon, have you never played a JRPG? This is how they work.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier? Back when
Especially
because
because I just got the entire party together, so it's gonna
You mean
be
about the Darkwings?
garbage
It's an
like
old
that
story
until
about
they
a
actually
Ganon
get
hero
used to
that's
each
been
other.
passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Alright, that's enough skits for now. No, we don't need to. And let's talk to Kisara
Let's talk for a bit.
for another skit.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives. So it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol. The one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Yeah, she really wanted to fuck her brother.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
This place gives me the creeps.
You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Well, it's a good thing you can't see it,
Be
Law.
careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone.
You and your
There's a
filthy
good chance that
savage
she
magic.
already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
They just unlock more scenes at campsites throughout the rest of the game. Like, they don't even unlock costumes or anything like they did in Xillia 2. That'll happen with the post-Cup week scoops. Winter it got a little stressful. Yeah, 'cause fucking World then Mega Babby. Good thing I can't feel pain. How could Spring be a Mega Babby? Well, there's still all of those teams alive.
Phew, what a rush. Guess I misread the landing.
Problem with doing a fetus in Spring instead is that it would be a big fetus. So it's like, we're stuck between Giga Fetus or Mega Babby. Neither is all that appealing.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Leave enemy arts to me.
No complaints here!
Not today!
This one's mine.
Damn it!
This one's mine! Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Strike! Stardust!
Do it! Shion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
That's what I like to hear.
See, the other problem of a Mega Fetus also, it just pushes that problem down the next line. Because say you do a Mega Fetus and 8 teams die in a fetus, then you have an entire pot's worth of buys, and we're back to the same problem that gave us the Mega Babby in the first place. And it's all because Hero kept making new fucking boards, and idiots kept deciding they needed a team as early as humanly possible, despite not actually having a board culture. Six months wasn't enough time to say a team can have a board can have a team. But that rule was in place when boards weren't being made every fucking week.
Get lost!
Armor won't save you!
They're hiding big armor.
Shattering the pieces!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Yeah! Nice technique!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
See, like, we could go back to the old version of just keeping the shitters and the fetus, but then you have teams that just fucking never play, and the boards lose interest as a result and die. Sure, but Ev, see, the problem with, okay, these boards need to die, everyone's cool with that until it comes time to make a list and their team is on it. See, Scoops doesn't have to think about that because his board's already dead because his board doesn't care.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Dahnan castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back
I mean,
in her own castle?
out of a lot of the new boards, XS
That's
are
what
probably
we're
one
here
of the
to
most
find
better
out.
off.
Whatever it is, she's up to no
They
good.
have genuine POI, there's different
All the more
things
reason
going
we
on
need to
there.
Hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Like, yeah, guess what? There's 1,000 new video boards, and most of them just fucking act like V.
Hey, what do you say we fight that?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll smash you!
Piercing roll!
Here I come!
Sleep now.
Take this!
Take cover when it falls up!
Sword Lane outline, freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Make it rain!
And go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot!
Soaring Light Spear!
Get on in there.
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's a healing arm.
Strike!
Vanquish darkness.
Soaring Light Spear!
See, you know the funny thing is, actually? With all the
I
V
can feel my
offshoots, the newer
precision
ones,
improving.
you can see with each one of them how each newer one becomes less and less V. So, like, VRPG, as it was the first one made, literally just fucking V. Posting is indistinguishable. They're the exact same.
What's this?
VST, you get a little bit more on topic, people actually trying to be serious. VM, like, they're their own weird little thing off on their corner doing whatever. And then VMG is just VG.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Hear my call. You got company. Hurricane strike.
You're mine!
Get the curls up.
Time to get out of the way.
One at a time.
Sword Rain out! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman
Split it over! All yours! Slash! Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This one's mine.
The enemy
No, VT is a JP spinoff board.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield.
And I'm genuinely not sure which one is more autistic.
Not a chance! No escape! Slash! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I know what I'm implying with that statement.
Am I on a roll or what?
I think you guys are underestimating JP's autism if you don't think they're in that conversation.
Old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
This might be some decent equipment.
Honestly,
Anything that
Valtieri,
makes
that's the best way to
battles
put
easier
it.
is okay by me.
VT is JP's MLP. That's a perfect way to put it.
Hi, Hoodle.
No escape!
Take this! Dance in the wind! Not on my watch! Lightning!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane strike!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's
Be
mine!
still!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Shockwave Slash! You're finished! Shockwave Slash! I'm not done!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably
Yeah, no,
built that
people
way so it could
always,
still be
like,
used, even if the above ground
because they
portion
don't know what
wasn't
goes on in
destroyed.
JP, they don't really understand how bad it is.
And why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
It's like, all you need to know is, like, think about what happened at different board meetups. Pole meetups, it just turned out all of them are brown, they took a picture at a fast food place. K meetups, they went in the woods, they ate some cum brownies together. JP meetup, somebody got raped. That's a real thing that happened. What kind of rape? Man on man.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
So yeah, now we have to choose one of 3 places to drop down. Only one of them will lead to actually where we want to go. fuck if I remember which one it is. I think it's the second one.
Out of our way!
Armor won't save you!
And again!
Raging again! Ignite!
Hurricane Blast! Take this! Arcane Waterfall! Gemini Freeze Lancer!
Lightning
Do it!
Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein. Make it rain! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Right here! I got you!
Not a chance!
Hurricane Wave!
You escape!
Laser Spear! Here's evil!
It's now!
Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
The heavens must be smiling.
That's far enough! Now you see what I can do!
Darkest sky!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Be still! Mirage!
Raging Storm!
Burn!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I feel sprightlier than before.
Yeah, this stuff's pretty standard for now.
Little help!
Can't get out of bed! Prepare to be sealed!
Not in your dreams!
I'm not done!
Reload!
Come one and all! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
A comfortable win.
Hey, new equipment!
Is born too late to explore the world, born too early to explore the stars, born right in time for high quality ass.
Out of my way!
Now you see what I can do!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Hurricane Strike! Mega Ray!
Thrust!
Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Steel Force!
Damn it!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
I'm not done!
Magic is there!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
You're finished!
Thanks.
Did you just hear me?
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Now you see what I can do!
Can't let go! Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
This is barely target practice. Then why bother fighting them? Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
That's all those. Now, which one am I supposed to drop it on again? I think it's this one. Yes,
Guess
that
I
was right.
misread the landing.
If you choose the wrong one, you have to go back up and loop again, and it's a little annoying. There's stuff to find over there too, but it doesn't really matter. You found the healing circle, because that means there's a boss fight coming up.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
There we
It
go.
didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild.
Sorry, I was finishing something quickly.
Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing.
Yeah, this is one thing I kind of don't like about this game. A lot of the boss design is just regular enemies, but big and with a weak point.
Not today! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
There you go! Don't let up!
Prepare to be seized! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Not done! Slash! Shockwave slash!
Tiger Blade!
Prepare to be seized.
There are
Thank you.
Pound is more appropriate.
We'll see that you don't get in trouble again.
In a bind?
Take this!
Healing circle!
Strike! Thanks! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
This one's mine.
Blending Star!
First aid!
Okay, here I go!
Back into the fray! Raging Cascade! By the power of water! Glacial Fire! Burning Strike! Just going in! After order! That's it! Will this help? Raging Cascade again! In here!
Now or never!
Hurricane Burst!
I'll smash you! It's on! You're mine! I'm not done!
Here's a healing arc! In here!
Why aren't you human?
To stop you dying?
Go and do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Will this help? Can't this? Hurricane Burst! Whoa!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This one! It looks like you got this one covered!
Blending Flash!
Hey, what?
You're mine!
Appreciate the help.
Eat this!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Annihilate!
Reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
Take this!
In here!
Strike!
I'll be safe!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here, the enemy is going all out! Wait, my judgment! Wait, natural energy!
Try harder! My turn!
Annihilation!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Try harder!
Oh, I was dead. Interesting.
What was I thinking?
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Try harder!
You all!
My turn! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
That is a problem with this game, with how fucking messy battles get. It's hard to pay attention exactly and keep track of everything.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
No escape! Swallow Blade!
I'll heal you
We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Healing circle!
Not again! No escape!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
It's mine!
Here I come! I'm not done!
I never miss!
Take this!
This one's mine. Will this help?
Strike!
Got it! Healing
Dragon Swarm!
Now what's down?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Thanks.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Lightning
Do it!
Strike!
Malevolent!
Rinwell! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
There we go. I remember this fight being really difficult my first time through. But I'm a bit higher leveled now.
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
She Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong?
Really,
Talk
it seems
to me.
perfectly in character for him.
It's none of
Her.
your concern.
Oh, we're doing this again,
Even
huh?
after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap. Remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
I also really want to stick my dick in you.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Cool, you're finally explaining what the fuck
rid
you're
of-
doing.
There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The what now?
Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory.
Oh, cool, the Ultra MacGuffin.
It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
I mean, yes, it is a fetch quest, but we already have 3 of the 5 MacGuffins we need.
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niez.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
Look at that, Law not being fucking retarded for once. It's not gonna last.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Niez for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most
Danans
likely the
may be
case,
bad.
Though
You don't
who
say.
knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
What if we're all kind of dicks?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Wait. Are you telling me there was a horse in this cage? This is a very small cage for a horse. Yes, but your day is not ruined, as long as you don't think about the tiny horse.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. None shall escape my judgment. Celestial River.
Lightning thrust!
Shattering
Pieces! Attack time! Take this!
No further!
Lunar corruption. Wing astral
Swallow blade!
Dragon Force.
My turn!
Mega ray.
No escape!
Lightning.
This one's
Swallow
mine!
blade!
Take this now.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You know, fuck these enemies. I don't think there's anything else in here I need. Let's go back. Yuts, it concerns me a bit that you know the horse's name. Do you have anything to confess?
Finally, some open space again.
Dude, you think I'm paying attention during horse games? I don't even pay attention when I'm streaming them.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
Because
My
he's a
guess,
dick.
He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord.
I mean, ML Pole was a
The
fun
place wasn't even
combination,
close
but
to where you were searching.
there were other
I see.
combinations I was paying
Well,
attention
the
to
important
instead.
thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many
Like,
casualties?
Vint
You're
and
not
Cock
going to
were
believe
too
this, but
good
she
for me
didn't
to go
even
look
put
at
up a
ML
fight.
Pole.
She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord
That
during
April
his
Fool's Day
speech.
was a top tier
You'll have
one,
to let
yes.
me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
Still, big shout out to Vint revealing that every single person who makes
Ren
garbage
Lord
threads on
surrendering
V
without
is
a fight.
Canadian.
Something doesn't add up here.
They are
I'm afraid I
proven
can't
the
say I know
worst
much of her
posters on
lordship
V.
Personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Oh yeah, I don't think they've actually said her name before. The name of the lord in this area is Almadria. So we have to go to the inn. Now, I'm gonna do something. Well, first off, just to make a scene be a little bit easier to see, I'm just taking Rinwell's hat off. And
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed.
Honestly,
They've
a
apprehended
warning.
An enemy leader. That said,
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
the next scene in the game, the next big scene, is by far the worst scene in this game. It is awful.
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
Well, see, the problem is, it starts good, then some cool shit happens,
This is
and
the
then
place
it
Bayfon
gets
said Deadeye would reveal
fucking
the Lord's
retarded.
fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well, is that?
yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Also, this is the one female lord in the game. She's kind of hot.
What can come of such hatred? Stop, or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice?
The anime scene is fine. This one's fine. It's stuff that happens after the anime scene. Also, this looks awful.
Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen.
So remember that fruit that turns Gisara's brother into a puddle? No, he's dead.
Don't do it! No!
I mean, still do it. It's fine, but... No, the fruit was just in all of the stuff they were drinking to celebrate here. And they got so excited it gave off all of their energy and they turned into puddles. All of them. And this isn't even the retarded thing I was saying.
Just...
That's why, Jen, because she's fine. And crazy. Yes, it was like everything that happened was a trap she orchestrated to turn them all into puddles. Because they give off a lot of energy that way. That's not the retarded part.
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Yeah, her laugh is really bad.
I found you at last.
Here's where we get retarded.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Don't worry. Rinwell's not going to be the one who's
Only
retarded.
thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you!
Law, you fucking retard.
What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes...
How can you see her eyes?
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you?
Yeah, Jen, I did say it was funny that you brought that up
Besides-
earlier.
If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so... Sorry.
This is fucking
I'm
retarded.
afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it.
You're not allowed to have revenge if you're
I'm
angry.
sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people.
Jen, basically, yes. That is what is supposed to be going on. But they've done a very, very bad job of setting that up. Which is why I tried to set that up myself, but... Holy fuck, game.
Is your little show quite finished?
This chapter is really rushed and shitty.
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts.
Like, there's an easy way to make this scene work. It just, you need some setup with Law feeling bad about getting revenge, and that's it.
For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor.
And they couldn't even do that. Little things you could do to fix this fucking bullshit. Goddamn it, Japanese studios, hire me to fix the retarded writing in your games.
Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now
Also, she summoned a T-Rex for some reason.
Blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Now you see what I can do.
Let the dragon handle this. Go for the weak point. Hear me, flame of fury.
This guy actually has two weak points. He's got his tongue and his tail. You can cut his tail off. Unfortunately, when you're locked onto the tail, it fucks with the camera.
You require a hand.
Ignite!
This one's mine. Appreciate the help. Take this!
You're mine!
Water, hear my call. Dance for the wind. Glacier Steel. Here's one more. I'll be saving this one. Hurricane Strike. Going in. One more. More with that kick. Hurricane Strike.
I'm not done!
Healing Seal.
Ready and raring!
I'll be
There's a couple that are kind of stupid, but this is by far the worst one.
Not today!
Tiger Blade.
Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
More for the stockpile.
Rending Flash! Here I come! I'm not done!
Armor won't save you.
Glacier Sword. Here's evil. I'm ready to go. Freeze Lancer.
Now, roll it freely!
Take it down. Hurricane Strike. I'll be saving this
Blow
one.
away!
Take this.
You're finished!
Mega Ray.
Try this!
Power of water.
Infernal Torrent! Take it!
Will this help? An outstanding effect. Healing Circle.
I owe you
Beyond
one.
the darkest sky. I call upon thee.
That tail's the problem.
Then let's
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Take this! No escape! It's time! Dragon Swarm! Not today!
The healing on the wing.
Slash!
First aid.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Saving this one.
Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing
Now you
arc.
see what I can do.
Lightning orb. More with that.
I'm not...
God, he keeps fucking doing that attack.
Seal.
Take it!
Hurricane Photon Blade. Where would that came from?
I'm not done!
This one's mine. Back into the fray. This one's mine. Going in. Oh,
Take
magic
this.
is there.
Slash!
In here.
Dragon
Let me
Swarm!
help. More aid.
Take this! This one's all mine! Eat this! Dragon Swarm!
An outstanding effect.
Anything in armor is all mine.
I'll heal you all. Crescent this world.
Blending Flash!
Flawless healing circle.
I'm not done!
It's weakened.
Thank you! Sword Rain Alpha!
There we go. Finally got rid of the fucking tail.
Do this! Take this!
Here's another.
shot!
Thunder! Here goes!
Water, hear my call!
I can carve through armor!
Spread!
Going in!
Be still!
Hear evil!
Try harder!
Flaming meteor!
No escape! Take this!
It's getting stronger!
Switching up its movements. Watch out!
Thanks, Shion.
More where that came from.
Let me help.
I'm ready!
Switch to
Be
Alpha!
still!
Hurricane Blast is the way it is!
Rising shock!
Annihilation!
You picked the wrong fight.
Be still! Lunar Rondo!
Hurricane Blast!
Soaring anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Lunar Corruption! Carry by the power
Be
of water!
still! Lunar Rondo!
Nail! Gemini Ultra!
Look shot!
By the power of water!
Take it!
Lion Power!
I'll heal you all! Hurricane Splash! Healing Circle! Photon Spin! It's a
See
win!
now! While it's reeling!
Hurricane Corruption! Like Astral
Now we're
Energy!
moving.
Power of water! Dr. Organ! Lightning!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Update
That's it.
Waterfall!
Make it
Lightning
rain!
Blast! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There we go. Kind of annoying. And yeah, you notice we didn't actually fight her, we fought a summon.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Rinwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
Oh yeah,
I've
all
been
your friends
outside
turned
the
into
city
puddles.
this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Well, you guys are kind of idiots.
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind.
Yeah, because
It's
remember,
clear
his
now
servant
she
was
used
getting those fruits
Menancia as
from
a
this
testing ground
area.
for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this once and for all.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
what
mean
she's
we're gonna
done
kill her?
can't be forgiven.
You mean like Rinwell tried to and you stopped her?
I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength.
See? Shion's got the right idea.
However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone.
Hate is a great
it is.
fuel. It only lasts
What
as
do you
long as
plan
the
on
target
doing
of
then?
hatred, though. And unless you hate something abstract like existing,
I don't
you're gonna
know.
run out of it one day.
I've never thought about it before.
Almeidria's death doesn't have to be your end, too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
Well, I mean, of course blind. I also know that from experience.
No. My head might be a mess right now.
But I'm not an
I'm
anime
not
girl,
letting you fight
contrary to
Almeidrea
popular
without me.
belief.
I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went.
Yeah, see, that's every morning, but I don't
Bayfon,
immediately get out of
Do
bed.
you have any ideas where she might have gone?
Wake up, goddammit, I'm
I can't say
awake,
for
stay in bed
sure,
for another, like,
but west of here is
45
an
minutes to
underground harbor
2 hours,
along a cliff
then
near
get
the
up.
coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead
She's
as
trying to
any.
flee into international
go.
waters. Good thing we don't care about the law anyway. Especially that law. That law's in our party is a fucking idiot. We care about him the least. God, Law, that scene is so fucking bad.
What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry.
We could have stopped her.
Rinwell, can you keep
You know,
moving?
if Law, you hadn't stopped Rinwell,
Yeah.
we wouldn't even have to do this.
My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
Yes, that's also why Rinwell's been weird
That
about
woman.
seeing the crests of
Did
lords
she
when they
really
start.
find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
Yeah, like there's
In
a
retrospect,
1,000 different ways
I
to
do
write that
remember
scene
her
so it
making
makes
sound
sense.
like she created that monster.
Maybe
she
have
found.
Rinwell start using like big fucking magic
Monster.
that's endangering other people
I
too.
wonder...
Like innocents,
do you
even
all
not
think
even
of
just
me
the
as a
party.
monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law...
It's also your fault this is happening, Law. Give Rinwell her hat back.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Now I'm trying to think. I have like 45 minutes left. That's actually not enough time to do the next story stuff because it's a bunch of story scenes, a dungeon, and then a lot more story stuff. So I don't even want to start that tonight. Might just explore a couple of the side areas instead. No, this isn't Code Vein, but a lot of the weird graphic stuff they learned from that and Scarlet Nexus went into this. And yes, Calm Craig definitely survived because he's a side quest giver, so he never fucking
Do you
moves.
sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Like, he technically has to live, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to complete the quest right now. And none of the quests, like, you can't permanently fail a side quest. Or just get locked out of starting it. They're always available. You can do them whenever you want. There it is.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Hmm? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
You know what? Sure, why not? Let's go check the Owl Forest.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
No, it's just a bunch of law costumes. There's one owl missing here, but I know where it is. I just can't. I don't have access to that area yet. Everyone from Snowland. There's one more for here. And yeah, that's still missing.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah, that's just down here, basically. There's an entire area down there. But we have some time. And you know what? I see the name in that picture, so let me just post that really quickly. Hell yeah. Those are some big fat cat tats. Too bad Alvin's too much of a fucking faggot and he wouldn't just fuck her.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Why didn't the Renans take it? An opponent like this should be easy.
Man, carry it to shreds! Move corruption!
Displace all
Dragon Form! Charge on way! Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Here I go! In an instant! Impact block! My turn! It's time!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Do you remember that boss from last time I streamed like 2 weeks ago? It's now a regular enemy.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Swirl!
Raging Cascade!
Glacial Spear!
Alpha!
Here's evil!
Do it!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
I'm not done!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you. Truly.
Spear! Stardust!
Make it rain!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. No choice.
By the power of water!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
It can hide itself? Amazing! Try harder! Not a chance! Strike! Sword Ray Alpha! Try this!
Tiger Blade!
Blended
You're
mine!
This one's mine.
It's over!
Stars of light!
Dragon Form!
Falling Storm!
Hey, that
You're mine!
meteor storm!
My turn!
Now for some
This one's mine.
dance in the wind!
Blow away!
Lunar Arc! I'll be radiant for
Take this!
This one's mine.
Not today!
Freeze Lancer!
Here I come!
Armor won't save you!
Strike! Slash!
Here's a healing art!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Seal!
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Time to let it rip!
Oh, cool, it's Beyblade now.
Strike! Coming through! Ha! Now!
Did he just anally fist the lizard a little bit?
Will this help?
You're mine! Try harder! My turn!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about
Sword
that!
Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing art!
Blended Flash!
First aid! Purge Malevolence!
Eat this!
Take this!
Burning Strike! Do it!
Falling Storm!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
We're still standing. Barely.
And yeah, there's just another one over here. And a third.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Shut up, Law. Tired of you after that.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
Yeah, no, instead Blind, I got to spend 2 weeks going, oh god, that part's coming up. Easily the worst scene in the game.
I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea there were so many.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. There's a whole world of fish just waiting for us to discover them.
Guess we've still got a long way to go. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately.
Law
Is he
with
doing
2 eye
okay?
patches looks great, actually.
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really
You
count as
just
part of a
know.
family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much.
No,
I wish we
Blind,
didn't
they
have
haven't
to do
yet.
anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit.
This game treats magic a lot more weirdly than the
Hootle,
other games
let
have.
me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Alright, I mostly just wanted to come through here to get the fast travel point, so I can come back on my own time and, like, make a clean sweep of the place. There's, like, a chest in that tower up there, but... Actually, I'm just trying to think if one of the newer enemies spawns there. There's one single enemy in this game that... Once you see it, you might have to try and, accuse them of some sort of copyright infringement. And I know one of them spawns up here later, I just don't know if they do right now. Owls are there, I think, on the other side of the wall. No, okay, it's just a lizard and some ads. I'm here anyway. Why would Renelle still do that? She's still not very smart, so...
Get toasty! Burn strike!
An astral arc?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Celestial, here goes! Break their
No escape!
An outstanding
Dragon
Here's
Form!
the healing arc! Look sharp!
Sword Rain Alpha!
All disasters made one!
Take this!
Come forth, the healing arc!
You know, I don't remember exactly Blinds. I don't remember any of them ever, like, being that big a deal in the tournament they've gotten a buy-in. For the most part, I remember them typically just being like a, yep, that's why they were in the Babby.
My clothes are ruined. Let me out.
Eat dirt!
You can use a hand.
Swallow blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this! Blend it stick! Take this! Flaming thrust!
First aid! Lunar corruption!
You're mine!
Seven Aqua! Annihilation!
Form!
Enduring flame!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Thank you.
No escape! Swallow blade!
Gales, tear you to shreds! Cyan instant!
Take this!
I can carve through armor! Mega ray!
Dragon Form!
You know, Rinwell, if you want to use your Mystic Art, that'd be nice. I don't think I've actually seen it on this stream yet.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Flaming thrust! Mirage!
Asking you will receive, I guess.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Eat this! Look sharp!
Oh, right, ASP did, but
I feel sprightlier than before.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
right, it's just the
You
relic
really
up
think
here.
so?
It's just Soul Edge and Soul Calibur. Well, that's all I came in here for.
We've reached our destination.
Let's dispose of the trash. This one's mine! Arcane Flight! Not in your dreams! Searing Flame!
Dragon Form!
Now!
Blow them away!
None are done! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! No escape!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
You're not wearing armor, Kisara, but good to know.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Water!
Here I
Hear my
come!
call!
Glacial Fire! Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle! Mirage!
Far enough!
Crush!
Dance in the wind!
Swallow Blade! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Tiger Blade!
Not done!
Now you see what I can do!
More where that came from!
This one's all mine!
Here I go!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this!
Lunarongo!
Dance in the wind!
No escape!
In here!
Rising Falcon!
Now! I'm out of it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A comfortable win.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Go no
Can't
further!
get out of this!
Mega Ray!
I'm not
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Tiger Blade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hurricane
Chocolate
Fire!
Flash!
You're finished!
Here I go!
The earth throbs in pain.
Firmament render!
Take this!
Flame of fury!
Dragon Form!
Hear my call!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now! Ryan! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Yep, there's the owl. Why? I think I need to be over there. Oh, I can't get over there. What?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Ready to go!
Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle!
Round and pound!
It's fine!
More where that came from!
I'm not done! Swallow Blade! Dragon Form!
Hit the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Photon make
You
your
win!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang! Not chance! Now! You're mine!
Waterfall!
Slash!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon Form!
Now. Lunar blast!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Saving this one! Hurricane! Make it rain! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
There we go.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Yep, good job. I don't even really need the owls, but they unlock a couple fun scenes, so I'm gonna try and find all of them.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidrea fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not yet!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still? Make it rain!
Can you take care of it? All yours, Kisara!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
That was weird. Alright, there is something hidden up there. Alright, game. I know you're new to all jumping physics and whatnot, but this is a little silly. Oh, right. When is that out, anyway? Surprisingly, the V-threads haven't been very helpful in actually saying a release date out loud.
Gotta break through!
I never miss! 1,000 years ready! Hurricane flame!
Dragon Form!
On guard!
Sword Rain Alpha! Be still!
Kisara,
Bloodborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you to keep it frozen.
Hammer!
Yeah, I can't even say I wished I cared about it. I just don't.
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's a Souls game. Like, eh. I was never even big into them, and this one's getting, like, the massive hype machine marketing campaign behind it, which just makes me care even less.
Get lost! Now you see what I can do! This one is mine!
Dragon Swarm!
On guard!
Sword
Ready and ready! By the power of hell!
Ignite!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
My turn! Its armor's too strong.
Split it open! Be my guest! Dragon Swarm!
Going in!
Sword Lane Alpha! Armor won't save you! No escape!
How about this?
I mean, by his own words, George R. R. Martin, like, everything he did for the game was writing the basic story fucking 6 years ago.
Barely a blip on our radar.
But like, it's a Souls game, sure. I played Demon Souls, it was fun. I played Dark Souls 1, it was alright, but the massive culture around, oh my god, it's the hardest game ever, you need to be a pro serious gamer to play this, annoyed the shit out of me, so I just stopped caring.
What do you say we check back
It's like,
in on
it
the
became
ranch?
every faggot's Babby's first hard game, and it was just so fucking tiring. And then Dark Souls 2 and 3 came out, and couldn't stop going, hey, remember Dark Souls 1?
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too. Before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
And then Bloodborne happened, and they tried something new, but didn't change enough, so Bloodborne is
I don't know what to do.
a very flawed game design-wise. The standard Souls structure to everything doesn't work with the aggressive style they wanted to have people play. Bloodborne is a badly designed video game, and I don't care what anybody says.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first.
Oh god, no, people are gonna downvote
Ready to
me.
head out?
People are gonna dislike my YouTube video. They're gonna click the one button on Twitter that means the bad thing and not the good one. I'm still not actually clear on that one. Oh no, what will I do? Also now, chat, now your day is ruined. As I put horses in my farm. Neo is a perfect example of what From wanted to do with Bloodborne. It's Dark Souls, but faster. It's a better idea for what they did. Both Neo games are very, very good games. I unfortunately can't play them. Because Neo is, unfortunately, it's made by the, like, Koei Tecmo.
A dead end?
Mostly the Ninja
there's an
Gaiden team,
elevator.
but they had some help
Looks
from the other
operational.
teams. Neo and Neo 2 recycle so many animations from Dynasty Warriors, it actually hurts my brain. I can't play it. Things just don't function properly.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here.
Yes, it is entirely a me problem. It just...
Think they were forced to work here?
Everything goes wrong in my
Let's see
brain.
what they have to share about Almadria.
Yeah, Zella, I put some horses in my farm. Your day is ruined. Let's look at this ship. This ship looks like... Yeah, I know they came into, like... The Renans came down on fucking spaceships. This is a very Star Ocean Tales game. This ship looks fucking weird in this
You didn't happen to see a
game.
lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Honestly, the Dynasty Warriors thing, it's
Spent
actually
most
not
of my
that big a
life
deal
chained to the deck
in
of some
Neo
ship or
1.
other. Yeah, I know my jib from my
It's like,
book.
I was
We don't know how
comfortable enough I
dangerous
could
it'll
play
be.
through all of Neo
Better
1.
you give us
Neo
the boat
2,
and
like,
stay on solid ground.
it's like,
Whoa there!
things are firing
Been out
wrong
on the
in my
water
brain. I
before?
can't do it.
The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
It's more delinquent, like, there are wires getting crossed in my brain. I start trying to instinctually play it like it's Dynasty Warriors, and you can't do that when you have a stamina bar. So, you just die. Yeah, look at this ship. This ship looks just fucking out of place in this game. Yeah, no, like, individual animations, like, pointing out the exact chains, like, the Tonfa moveset is literally just the Tonfa animation moveset from Dynasty Warriors 8. It is. I swear, I'm not crazy. Yeah, well, I didn't play Ninja Gaiden because I'm not a loser. Yeah, no, that's like there are two constants with Ninja Gaiden fags in this world. I guarantee you talk to somebody who really fucking loves Ninja Gaiden, they will also say the next two things. They really like Bayonetta, and they fucking hate Devil May Cry. Every single time, every single one of them. Guaranteed. Alright, so we talk to this guy and get on the ship. It's effectively point of no return for a huge chunk of story. So we're not going to do that right now. And honestly, I don't actually have anything else I want to do tonight, so I think I'm just going to call it here. This is a good place to end it. A lot of story stuff happened. Law was a complete fucking retard. And we're at a good point to have some big things happen on Thursday. Because I'll actually stream twice in a week for the first time in, like, 3 weeks. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's nice to get back to a bit more regular, less stressful schedule now that the fucking cup's over. Anyway, reminder, as always, the Doise is a bitch for quitting Radiant Historia and the Akaza Marathon. And I'll see you all later.